Hello, everyone, and welcome to music. My name is Miss Kristen, and today we are moving on to learn about lines and spaces. So I am talking about sheet music. Now, sheet music is when you write down the sounds that you are making. And just like we can read the words we've written down, we can read the sounds we've written down. But first, we need to learn how to read them. And that is where the lines and spaces come into play. Let's go ahead and listen to Go and Stop while I click around the board. Okay, friends, our overview is that the purpose of this lesson is to visualize and hear the relationship between sol and mi on a two-line staff. So, if we remember, sol is the fifth pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, sol. And mi is the third pitch. 1, 2, mi. So we are going to see these two pitches written on different lines. The objectives for today are to recall that notes are placed on lines and in spaces. We will see today that there are spaces in between the lines that also are valid for writing the notes on. We will also recognize that if sol is on a line, mi is also on a line, and it is on the line below it. If sol is on a space, mi would also be on a space, and it would be on the space below sol. The keywords today are staff, sol, and mi. Because we've already talked about sol and mi, we are just going to review the word staff today. So let's go ahead and check out the definition of staff. Here we have the definition of staff. I have highlighted the word staff, and beneath that word, we see the Spanish word for staff, along with the Spanish definition. So a staff is 5 lines and 4 spaces for writing music. So if you're used to writing in a notebook that has lines on it, and we put our words on each line, that would be considered a staff for writing. But when we're playing with music, we need to have multiple lines so we can show where the notes go higher and where the notes come lower. And therefore, we have 5 lines and 4 spaces for writing that music. Let's keep going. Next, we have a short review of the different types of voices. Now, we learned last week that everybody has their own unique voice, and it's an instrument that we did not have to pay for, and everyone has one, but everyone's is different. So we're going to have these 4 people show us how different their voices are, and also tell us what their voice part is called. So let's listen.
People have been singing for thousands of years. It's a way to communicate, to express your emotions. and a way to have fun. It's like having your own instrument built in your throat. And everybody has... Right, let's look at these 4 laughing people and see who they are. Bingo Schwingo, who are you?
I'm the bass.
The bass. And who are you?
I'm the tenor.
The tenor. And who are you?
I'm the alto.
And you must be the soprano.
No, I'm another bass.
Only joking. I'm the soprano.
Cool. Each of these singers has a different range on their voice from low to high. Right, let's hear you again.
Bass.
Alto.
See how all their different 4 voice types fit together? That's brilliant. That's singing. And that was a great gig.
That's wonderful. We got to learn about the names of each of these people's voices. We had the lowest as a bass, the second lowest as a tenor, the second highest as an alto, and the very highest as a soprano. Okay, friends, now we are going to be doing a vocal warm-up stretch together. So stand on up, move your chair out of the way, and get ready to move your body. We are going to sing with our voice a slide all the way up, and as we go up, we're going to raise our hand. Then we'll do it with the other side. When we're coming back down, we'll come down with one hand first as our voice slides all the way back down, and then the other hand, we'll do it again. And we're going to do this while playing the track. So let me get that started and we will start. You can repeat after me. Ready? Listen. Up. Your turn. Go. Up. Wonderful. Let's try it again. Together. Up. Awesome job. Now we're going to bring it back down. We're starting up high, coming down. Listen and repeat. Down. All right, it's your turn. Ready and go. Down. Awesome. It's time to try it together. Hands up. Ready? Together, here we go. Down. Down. Great job, everybody. Now we are going to have a short conversation about why vocal warm-ups are important, and also why standing nice and tall and stretching your body to get ready for singing is very important. I want to hear your ideas, and then I can share my ideas with you as well. Now that we have talked a little bit about the voice, we are now going to shift back into learning about our staff. We are learning about lines and spaces and how our notes that we sing are placed on these lines and spaces so that ourselves and other people can read them. So let's go ahead and listen to this short video.
In the 11th century, there lived a cool monk called Guido de Arezzo.
Just call me Chip. All right.
Chip Monk wrote songs.
I am a monk, monk, monk. I sleep in a bunk, bunk, bunk. Sorry.
One day, Chip said,
I am going to write down my monk songs so others can sing them.
he sweated, he toiled, he labored, night and day for many years until...
Whew.
He came up with one line with a circle on it.
Yes, that's it. That circle will be my note. The line will be where I put it.
Soon he realized that songs weren't fun with just one note.
We are monks, monks, monks. We sleep in bunks, bunks, bunks. I need more lines.
He added 4 more lines to make 5. This time, it sounded great.
We are monks, monks, monks. We sleep in bunks, bunks, bunks. Thank the good Lord, I've done it! I've done it! Yippee!
Okay, friends, on this screen, we are going to learn about reading pitches, starting with 2 of the 5 staff lines. So these 2 lines are going to represent pitches sol and mi. Sol, remember, is the 5th pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, sol. And mi is the 3rd pitch. 1, 2, mi. So for this first screen, I am actually going to draw which pitch is mi and which pitch is sol. And then I'm going to sing that to you, and you can repeat back to me. So here we have sol, followed by mi, and then back to sol again. So both sol and mi are on lines, but they're on different lines. Sol is on the higher line and mi is on the lower line. So let's go ahead and try singing. I am also going to be doing the hand signs for sol and mi. Yes. So let's give this a try. Repeat after me. Sol, mi, sol. Your turn. Let's try one more time. Sol, mi, sol. Your turn. Awesome. Let's take a look at the next screen. Okay, here we have our next screen. This time, I'm not going to draw in the sols and the mis, but I am going to sing them and you're going to repeat. So let's give this a try. Sol, sol, mi. Let's try again. Sol, sol, mi. Repeat. All right, really good. So we're all learning that the top line is sol and the bottom line is mi. We're starting to read pitches on our 2-line staff. For this next one, I would like for you to try with me. So together, we are going to sing these pitches. We're starting with mi. Let's get ready. A 1, 2, ready, sing. Mi, mi, sol. All righty, let's try again. 1, 2, ready, sing. Mi, mi, sol. All right, I hope you got it. We've got one more that we can do together. We're again starting with mi. Let's give it a try together. 1, 2, ready, go. Mi, sol, sol. Let's try again. Mi, sol, sol. Great job. For this very last screen, I want you to try on your own. So I'm going to pause the screen and I'll listen and watch you guys give this a try, and then we'll figure out what it really says. We are now going to listen to some classical music to make some classical connections for lines and spaces. Great composers used lines and spaces on the staff to write and record their music so others would be able to play it. Follow the score with your finger as the music plays. Listen for the brass instruments in all three pieces. So, on the screen here, you can see the music up at the top, and it will change for each song that we listen to. So we're starting with trumpet tune, and I will follow the music, trace the music with my pointer. I want you to trace the music with your finger, but please don't touch your computer screen. Just trace above your computer screen like you're pointing to each note. So let's give it a try, and remember to listen out for the trumpet. So, as you could hear, the music continued to change after the first two lines of music. So that's why I stopped following the score with my finger and with my pointer, because it was changing. But we did follow at the very beginning, and I hope you were able to follow along with me. And I hope you were able to hear the trumpet sounds. The next song we have is Fanfare Rondeau. Both of these songs are part of the Baroque period. The first song, Trumpet Tune, was written by Purcell, and Fanfare Rondeau is written by Moret. So, again, we are going to trace the melody with our pointer and with our finger. So, here we go. Okay. Now, this melody actually came back a couple of times throughout the entire song, but it was mostly heard in the very beginning of the song. I hope you were able to follow through. I heard both the trumpet and also the organ being played. Let's take a look at the very third song. This is from a different time period, musical period. This is from the Romantic musical period. And it was composed by Liszt. Now, this song is quite a bit longer, so really try to keep your attention on trying to hear the melody and trying to hear when the trumpet comes in. So let's give it a try. You can hear now that the instruments have changed. Here's the melody again. Wow, that was a beautiful piece with piano and trumpet, lots of different emotions coming through. And our main theme, which was the trumpet, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So I hope you were able to hear that throughout the entire song. Well, that is it for our lesson today. I hope that you gained a little bit more knowledge about the lines and the spaces that we use to write music with. Think of the lines and the spaces as your notebook paper for music. We also reviewed a little bit about the voice and talked about how having vocal exercises is really important whenever you're going to sing. So that's it for today, and I hope that you all enjoyed.